Shalom. It's about 10:30 tonight, and I had to get into a comfortable position because I wanted to spend time in the Word, and with that sciatic nerve, you got to find the right spot to sit in, and I found it for right now. But I was reading in the book of Mark. I finished up the book of Mark just a few minutes ago, and it's something I would like to share with you. In Mark, the 16th chapter, and verse 15, and Yeshua said unto them, Go ye into all the world, and preach the gospel to every creature. Now, to my understanding, that gospel is the Torah, because they didn't have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John then. They had the Tanakh. In the first 5 books of Moses, from Genesis to Deuteronomy, that is the gospel, the Torah. And he was telling them, go into all the world and teach the Torah. We got a deficit there. We got a major deficit there. In verse 16 it says, And he that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. Now look at verse 17. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name they shall cast out devils, and they shall speak with new tongues. Verse 18, And they shall take up serpents, if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. And they shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. Let me stop right there for a minute. My mentors, the great teachers that I admire, Smith Wigglesworth, John Alexander Dowie, John G. Lake, Jack Coe. These men of God, they didn't have the knowledge of Torah that we have, but they had the anointing. They had the anointing that backed up what they taught. I know Smith Wigglesworth had a little bit of insight on the Torah. There's a famous saying that he was invited to eat, and they asked him to bless the food, and he said that he couldn't bless the meat that God had cursed. Evidently they had some pork on the table, and he wouldn't bless it because you're not supposed to eat it. So he had some insight to the book of Leviticus. I find that interesting. You look at verse 20, and they went forth and preached everywhere, and the Lord working with them, and confirming the word with signs following. Those ministers of old, they had signs following them. People were healed, people were delivered, the dead was raised. But the church today, listen, stay with me. The church is not teaching the Torah. There is no gray area. You either walk in light or you walk in darkness. They don't teach the Torah. Therefore, there are no signs following them, because the Father cannot confirm the word, because the word, the truth, the Torah, is not being preached. What you have today is a lot of religious hype, like a cloud with no rain, a well with no water, no substance. Meditate upon that. Be blessed. Much love. Much shalom. Baruch Hashem.